Hello, Jump. We'll potentially do the weeklies, but right now, wanting to get through some build testing. Gloon. Thank you for the follow. I've been liking turn 1 Ambessa with Starforged. Do you think Packed Powder is better? It's hard to say right now because I haven't really tested any of the turn 1 builds with her. Because the big thing is we're trying to get, while this is a turn 1 build, we're more trying to just get Drake Hounds tested. Starforged, Death's Foil, and Scissors. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're more testing the Drake Hounds than it being turn 1. So yeah, that build's probably better if you just want to get the extra mana. Yeah, here we're more testing Drake Hounds. But Starforged, Death Foil, and Scissors would probably be pretty good. Does the Scissors trigger her 3rd star power? I guess 3rd and even 6. This does? Okay, then yeah, that would be pretty good. Finally got to a stream. It feels like there were none for a while now. Well, there wasn't any because of the weekend, and then I had something else I had to do yesterday. But I mean, normally I don't stream on Friday, so it's kind of the normal same where there's normally like 4 streams in a row and then 3 days off. Normally work because I'm editing everything. Alright, so we're going to try our Ambessa, and the big thing is we're trying the Drake Hounds because I haven't actually used them on Ambessa at all yet, which is kind of crazy. So this is nice because it gives us the Overwhelm. Attack, deal 2 to the enemy Nexus. If you've already attacked this round, deal 2 to all enemies as well. So we're pairing this with Packed Powder and the Swain's Raven Army, just so we can play her turn 1 for 2 mana, so we can immediately start getting those attacks in, start scaling her up. So this is what we will try first today, but we have a bunch of different builds lined up. Toast Towers Part 1 of Season 2, pretty good. Yeah, it kind of felt like... it was its own season almost. Like, they did a very good job of having just those 3 episodes tell almost a self-contained story, as well as setting up 4 more episodes. So it was, yeah, very, very well done. Works with the Sand Soldier Landmark 2 if you get that common power. Yes, I did notice that the power was working with that one, which is pretty good. All right, let's grab our Ambessa. And I think we'll just go into the Viego Weekly just as a good like testing ground. Before we hop in though, I think we'll just drop a quick ad break. That way people don't get hit by pre-rolls. That's, yeah, the main reason. So if you need to quickly get a drink, go to the bathroom, do anything, you have about a minute, and then we'll load in and go for Viego. Although I think most of you probably got hit with a pre-roll, so most of you probably aren't going to hit by these, which will be pretty good. Hello, Grape. Loved and hated watching all of it. Very good emotional damage. Arcane team. Yeah, it was pretty good. Can you suggest some Ambessa and Warwick rare relic builds? So for Warwick, it kind of depends on what you are going into. So going for the one where you drop, he deals 3 damage to everything. If you're going into an adventure such as like Swain, where you know there's going to be opponents on the board, it's not bad. Otherwise, since you're normally dropping him in the 1st or 2nd round, often there's not enough units to really make use of it. So going for some other builds that are just focusing on making your Warwick or making your other units better can be pretty good. I think one fun rare relic you could use is like Condenser. I think there's some pretty good units to try to get more copies of. Also, just going for like Overwhelm with Troll King's Crown, that wouldn't be too bad. Even going for Grand Challenge Counterplan wouldn't be terrible. Want to hear your opinion on Jinx 6-star. Some people say it's unnecessary, but I finally got her Biss for her 4-star. Feels like she doesn't have enough damage to consistently clear high-end nightmares. The 6-star is necessary if you're trying to clear, high-end nightmares. You do actually need the extra damage, so the 6-star, if you're taking her in the toughest content, is going to be needed. Also for Ambessa, going for like Troll King's Crown is also good. Going for Crown Guard is pretty good as well, because you can get pretty consistently a lot of attacks in. Also going to like Grand Challenge Counterplan, not bad as well as far as rare weapons. If you use Living Weapon chosen by the stars and found Fortune on Warwick, what would you replace? I mean, it really just, there's so many variables. I don't know where you are in your constellation. I don't know what other ones you have. What other relics you have. All right, everyone should be back. Let's go ahead and load in here. The Arcane event was super fun. I played Volibear, got Talita 6 stars, and Ambessa 6 stars, Wishes 6 stars, and Warwick 6 stars. Nice. That is a lot of 6 stars you're able to get. Let's go for power here. When an enemy dies outside of combat, we're not going to kill that many units outside of combat. Allied buffs except barrier are permanent. I think most of our buffs are already permanent, so I don't think that's really going to matter. When an enemy is summoned... We could get to try to build around in the future. I think we'll try to do a reroll. Yeah. Created cards cost 1 less. That's not bad to make sure our 2-star, where is it? Conscription. To make that always cost less. That's not terrible. It would also make our Sundering Slam cost less. But I think extra draw to make sure we actually get our Ambessa isn't actually terrible. So I think let's go ahead and grab this, and let's go for Spiderlings. Sounds good, Rivy. Let's see. We know we're going to draw our Ambessa, so I think we'll keep these. There's some really good options here. Alright, so we'll be able to drop her immediately. Do we want to go for Blade Squire? It's probably just going to die. So I think let's just attack with Ambessa. I hope their 1 removal isn't a 2 cost. Alright, let's go ahead and attack like this. Alright, so that removal from the Drake Hounds was pretty nice right there. I think let's go ahead and end, and we can do a public execution. So we'll be able to rally, we'll be able to get a kill. I do think this is going to be a very good build for those really just wanting to focus on your main champion. Alright, so we can get a free attack in. Alright, GG. Not too bad. The Spiderlings can put a lot of pressure on you. Just beat the Karma 5.5 with Heimer. Nice. Ooh, so this going... Man, it's sad. If we had gotten Wild Inspiration, we could make this go infinite. So that's a little sad. It's always, yeah. Do you grab something to build around in the future? I think we will still get this, because dropping a bunch of Sand Soldiers, having them all attack and then buff all of each other up isn't terrible. Yeah, little sad. what are your relics? Drakehound, Drakehound, Swain, and Pack Powder. Okay, Shadow Totem is pretty good. Gwen isn't terrible. But I think I like Pantheon. Let's grab this here. Solitary Monk, Healer, or Spells Chest. So Mist Wraiths can be annoying, but I think let's go here and then either go for the heal. Well, we could actually go for either one to choose the heal or cut a card. Yeah, I think let's still try to go for the Mist Wraith. They can be harder, but it's fun. Let's see. Let's get rid of these two. We already have our Ambessa. Yeah, this will be nice. Alright, hopefully they play something. Okay. Let's drop this here. So I think this is a situation where we could have our 6-star kill this, but then we wouldn't get our free attack. So actually, the way the 6-star is only killing the back row enemies, this is a time where that's kind of good. Because we could push a little bit of extra damage, but I think I want to get another attack in. We could try to buff up the Saga Seeker, but I think this is good. Alright, solid. Alright, so we won't be able to kill that one. But we would be able to kill their Mist Wraith. Alright, let's get a free attack in. It is nice being able to get the scaling, because you can actually start getting those solo kills pretty early. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. Alright, let's see. Aurelia, we don't want another champion. 2 cost, draw spell. Yeah, I think that can be okay. This could give us barrier, but yeah. The packed powder is so damn clutch. The packed powder giving us a little bit of extra scaling is definitely nice. Alright, we're full health actually. What do we want to cut? Honestly, we're gonna get rid of Kato. While he can be so strong, I still have yet to ever play this card, just because there's normally better things to play. Which is kind of sad. Alright, I think we can go for champion item. It is fun that this is a build that actually focuses on Ambessa, where some of the other ones you really don't care as much. Let's go for a remitter. Goodness. Aurelia forgot her support package at home. Yeah, she would be fun to actually be able to get as the real support champion. Hey, Tora. Oh, nice. So I was a little worried. I was like, we're not going to be able to kill the Broodmother. But now we can actually get an attack in. So yeah, well, this is actually really good, because even though we lost the barrier, this will give us another barrier so we can still get a attack in. Alright, let's go ahead and kill that unit. Get another rally going, get another free attack. Alright, so we'll free attack, be able to kill another strong unit. Nice. All right, so we could drop a Arise, which would give us... I mean, it'll get blocked out, so it won't give us too much more damage. Yeah, I think let's just go ahead and attack. All right, pretty awesome. I think let's try to reduce down the damage we're taking slightly. All right, so we're actually going to be able to level her, which really does not happen very often. They might be able to kill us. GG. Yeah, this is nice. Personally managed to beat Karma with Vagar, rerolling until I got Morgana's 3-star. Nice. Yeah, Nivea's pretty annoying with her Buried in Ice. Death Lotus, Thrashing Snapper. I think we'll go here. Yeah. This could give us double targeting, but I think Thrashing Snapper's okay. Pickaxe, perfect. Anything to try to increase our power just a little bit more, because the sooner we can trigger our 10 plus power, just kill an enemy, is going to be very nice. So focusing on Ambessa with this sort of build is pretty good. Again, let's go ahead and cut a card. I think we're going to get rid of the Mountain Goat. I don't think we're ever going to want to play that because we have better 2 and 3 drops. So yeah, let's get rid of the Goat. And let's go for Fiora.
I would cut down the opposition.
Very nice to just be removed from the game, but I'm not salty. Yeah, it is pretty annoying. Especially, it's not as bad in Lysandra, because at least you can know when they get to that mana threshold. But with Anivia, it's just like, okay, they could drop this literally at any point. I think let's get rid of... actually both of these. The Rictus will be nice, and we'd like to get more copies of Ambessa for her champion spell. So I think we'll attack and kill this unit, and then we'll be able to do a free attack, and that will kill Fiora. So that'll be nice. Solid. Yeah, anytime you can activate that first power in the first round would be nice. Alright, let's drop this here. Be able to get another kill, another rally, another free attack. Alright, so they're out of mana. Let's go for the Seeker.
Is a trail painted with blood.
Sure.
Good death.
Alright, GG. So the big thing here is we're not really relying on the Drake Hounds too much. Like, it is nice getting the Overwhelm, but it's not as important. Like, the extra damage effects haven't been doing too much for us. The biggest thing is the fact we're just getting Ambessa on the board right away. All right, Colossal Hammer and Black Lever, nice. So we'll go here. So every single one of our attacks will just be able to immediately trigger that 10 plus power. Solid. Let's see. We'll go for Seed of Power. That'll be pretty nice to be able to get some more of these Sand Soldiers attacking with us. And both of these, I wish we could get like just all of these powers because they would all work so well together. But yeah, we'll go for Seed of Power. Sure, Spell Shield can be nice. Yeah, let's go for the Stalker. It's funny that I was considering to spend 100 shards on Morgana. Or not Toasted Posted 6-star Morgana. And I was like, 100 shards it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why I like to try to get those videos out there. Let's actually get rid of all 3 of these. We really just want more copies of our Ambessa. Yeah, well, we could play another one of our cards as bait. That is true. Sure, let's drop this here.
Shadows, demon.
All right, so we can go ahead and let's kill that one. And sure, we can just attack with everyone. Even if they die, it's honestly not that big of a deal.
What does he want from me?
Alright, pretty good. Yeah, getting more copies of Ambessa, like her... Oh, her champion spell just works so well with what you're trying to do. It's pretty fantastic. Stun Serious. Thank you for the follow. Alright, GG. Yeah, I like how Ambessa, you actually can focus just purely on her and do really, really well. But if you want to actually go for a build focusing on your units, like the other build I played a bunch was just focusing on my Legion Marauder, and that also was really, really good. Grenadier with a free attack. Sounds good. I always like when champions have that bit of flexibility. Alright, so we will, I think, not bother with any of these. Grandeur Plaza, very nice. One of the best powers in the game. We'll go up for the item chest, so Swift Wing. Morgana is already busted without her 6-star. I think it's unnecessary, but it's your choice. It helps you end a lot faster. I think this is okay. You are caught switching sides? Yeah. Video's been popping up on my recommended. Thought I'd come check out the stream. Hello, welcome. Alright, let's drop our Ambessa. And sure, let's play one of these here just so that they both can get some extra damage in. And pretty good. GG. Yeah, honestly, the thing that's helping us the most with the Drake Hounds is just the fact we're getting overwhelm. Like, that's the most important part of them right now, because we're ending so fast. More copies, guaranteed draw. Fantastic. I think that the Drake Hounds are going to be ones that are really fun when you're starting to play her, and in those lower end adventures, it'll be very impactful for you. But if you're already at like 6 stars and you already have a whole bunch of other relics, I don't think it's going to be as important. All 3 of these are fantastic. Being able to drop this for free is really good. This copying on the same targets actually doesn't matter as much because normally the first one is just going to kill them. Doubling dice here is also pretty good. I think we'll go for the Arise, but yeah, all very solid. There's so many cards we probably aren't going to play. I guess we'll get rid of the Traveler. Let's go for Viego.
No power in this world can stop me.
Doubling dice. Yeah, it's great. Let's see. Let's get rid of a couple of these. We want to have multiple copies of our Ambessa. All right, perfect. Glad we have that spell shield. All right, so let's see if we get lucky. Nope, we did not. All right, well, he'll die to our 6-star. We could kill him to get another free attack, but we would lose out on 8 damage. But by the free attack, we'd get another, like, 20 damage. So, yeah, it'll be worth it. Actually, over 20 damage, because we'll get the extra units attacking alongside us. All right, pretty good. Not too surprised. All right, do we want to drop her again? Sure. If we can just kill one of these units, we can get a free attack, and that will end the game. GG. I remember going 6 soldiers arise. My Ambessa run was fun. I really do like her scaling. It's very fun focusing on specific cards and knowing that the more of that card you get, the stronger and stronger it is. I think it's a really fun way instead of just buffing up all your units. Overall, very fun Ambessa build. It's great to be able to play her at the very first turn, and actually a build that focuses on her and lets her just totally dominate. So overall, really good. As far as the Drake Hounds themselves, the extra damage to the Nexus and damage to the enemy units really wasn't that big of a deal. I think this is something that's going to be more impactful the longer the game goes on, and we're just ending so fast. Now, the Overwhelm is really good. So if you need a way to just put Overwhelm on your Ambessa, that's going to be pretty good. Also can be good while you are leveling her and maybe going through some of those lower end adventures, especially if you're not kind of like power leveling her with the blessings. So it can be fun, but I don't think it's really needed, because you could just throw on like Beast Within and have almost the same, if not better, results. But yeah, still really fun, and a build where we didn't focus on our deck at all. Pretty much just focus on our Ambessa and her champion spell. Whereas a lot of the other games, we were really focusing on our deck. So yeah, I like the different ways you can play her. Ambessa 6-star is not better than Swain. I think Swain is still stronger for Noxus. Is it worth going straight for Ambessa's 5-star, or should I get her bonus stars first? The extra mana is probably better, because like support champs having Hunter's Machete, nice, but are we relying on this a lot? Not really. Kato the Arm having Shadow Totem, again, nice, but I don't think I've played him a single time. Your Conscription having Mana Potion, this is pretty big. Like, we didn't use it at all that round, but normally you are relying on this more, so like I think this is the biggest upgrade for you. Falls require Great Club. Again, not bad. Like, these are all solid upgrades, but yeah, I think going for the 5-star and skipping a lot of these bonus stars is perfectly fine. The mana potions at the very end. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because yeah, this is the best one. But your 4 and 5-star is going to give you much more value. All right, so that was really good. I think let's go ahead and grab our Warwick. And Warwick, we're going to go into Swain. So we're going to try out this build right here. So Cruel Experiments, his Relic, really good to get that extra damage, Overwhelm, and Impact. And then we're going for both Wicked Harvest and Ravenous Hydra. Now, we would actually go for double Wicked Harvest, but apparently that's one of the rare relics you can only have one of, which is sad. And for Swain, we know that he has a bunch of units on the board turn 1. Like, it's normally 4 to 5. So by dropping Warwick, he's immediately just hitting everyone for a ton of damage, and then we're able to get a bunch of sustain going. So I think this is what we'll try. Outside of when enemies have a lot of units on the board, while these are fun, since you're dropping Warwick so early, they're not going to be as impactful. Well, let's grab this here, go to World Adventures. And yeah, we're going to go for Swain. Before we do, though, we'll just drop a quick ad break. So if you need to go to the bathroom, get a drink, anything like that, go ahead and do that right now. For me, Trifarian is the best power to get aside from legendaries. Yes, Trifarian is one of the best possible powers in the game for Warwick. It's so good. Swain having millions of units to ping is smart. Yes. Mana Potion is being at the end is very sad. I mean, yeah. I've been going through the 5 stars with Ari for fun. It's great. Yeah, Ari is a pretty fun one. Funny question. If you ever got into Runeterra World, where are you going and what are you doing? I don't know. I unironically wouldn't mind visiting Noxus. Because I feel like they actually have a decent society, I think. As long as you're not getting invaded. It's not terrible. I hate Ionia. It probably would be a really nice place to actually visit, but just so many bad memories. Piltover could be fun. Shurima wouldn't be bad to check out this city to see what's going on here. I feel like parts of Freljord could be nice, but then other parts would just be too annoying. All right, let's go ahead and load in here. All right, so Phalanx, we don't target our own units pretty much at all, so that's not great. New student to be another, we immediately kill him with Warwick. Counterfeit production. I think let's do a reroll, try to get like Trifarian or something better. Cards you draw cost 1 less. When ally survives damage granted 1/1. That's not terrible. Gives us more scaling, scales up our Warwick immediately. Treacherous terrain also is pretty good. Quick draw can be pretty good. That is a little difficult. I think we'll potentially go for the quick draw, although well, both of these are really good, and endurance is nice to immediately scale up our units. Yeah, I think we'll try to do this just to really front load our early game and see if we can be as aggressive as possible. Getting more cards out should be pretty good. Let's go for Reckless. If you don't hurt the nature of Ionia, it's not going to touch you. Yeah, that's true. I chose Samira 6-star for my Noxus. She's just fun to play. You actually need brains. The others are boring and too far down the tree. See, I don't plan on ever getting the Samira 6-star. I like Samira a lot, and I think she's really, really good at 5 stars. It's just her 6-star seems to be pretty bad. Let's see. This can be okay. We know we're going to draw our champion, our Warwick, because he's the only one we have. Optic Potato, OP, and Soki, thank you for the follow. So we could try to pass, let them play something, but I don't want to risk it. Let's try to get rid of some of these. All right, so we're immediately leveled. We can go ahead and attack. We have strong enough power to kill anything they have. And then we'll strike a unit at the end of the round. Heal up, so we now can also block if we need to. They're willing to end. Let's drop this here so we kill this unit, so they only have 1 left for Warwick to get a strike on. All right, fine with us. Okay, so they're killing their own unit. I think let's go for Boom Crew. And we could go for Used Cask. Could use him on next attack, but I think we'll still drop him here. All right, let's see. GG. Yep, still GG. The Caustic Rift is so versatile. It's one of your best cards. The fact you can use it to do a bunch of damage to the enemy, the fact you can buff up your own units with it, it's very, very good. I used Found Fortune in Warwick, cut the other 2 costs to always get Clump of Wump. Yeah, the Clump of Wump is pretty solid. I do like Broadback. Round end, grant allies and play in hand 1/1. It's a 5 cost, so it's going to be hard to get out there. Broadback Protector, though, this is going to be able to actually survive for a while, so this can potentially get kills and then keep scaling. And then the fact that it has a ton of health, but not a lot of power, doesn't really matter, because we'll be able to increase its power, so it'll become a big unit. And then with all that health, it can try to keep surviving and then keep getting more kills and keep scaling. And also the fact that it can heal on Nexus. I think this is actually a really good card for Warwick. I've seen it a couple times now, and it's always like, nice. All right, support champion, Teemo. I like that we could drop him very easily. Yeah, these are all super cheap cards. Yeah, I think let's go here. This should be pretty good. Like, he'll be very easy to... He might die very easily, but he's elusive. He can give another unit elusive. We can just drop him, potentially turn 1 free if we draw him. Yeah, I think this can be pretty good for us. All right, Scribe, spells, or item. I think we'll go for Scribe to just get as much... We want our early game to be as good as possible. Let's go for Legion. Marauder. Did not expect to hear Clump of Wumps and Decent in a single sentence. I mean, for Warwick, they're pretty good. I mean, anything that's summoning a bunch of units, so your other one that's summoning the cost of casks is pretty good. Let's get rid of both of these. So I think we'll actually open with Teemo. Actually, let's open with the pup because it's free.
What do we got here?
Then we can drop Teemo. Then we can drop Warwick. Alright, so we can attack. He's already very big. We're already doing a bunch of damage.
Anyone hurt?
Alright, let's go ahead and drop Teemo again. Alright, so he'll be able to kill that. Let's have Teemo block here. Well, that is 18, which is a lot. But we do heal up a lot as well. Sure, we can take the hit. That's fine. All right, so Warwick's going to kill one of those. They don't have enough for their big heal. Let's go for a Blood Hunt, although I think let's actually go right here.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, that's kind of what we were waiting for. Alrighty, let's let most of these attack.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
All right, GG. We have so much sustain that even if we take a lot of damage, it kind of doesn't matter because we heal up so much. It's fine. Yeah, 18 health. I think we'll go for Ravenous Flock. Yeah. It's a nice 1 cost. Their units should be damaged. This will be nice. Alright, so we're pretty much back to full health. Item chest, scribe. We'll go for scribe and try to get a bunch of mana. And let's go for aristocrat. This build seems to actually do really well. Yeah, into specifically Swain. Yes. Yes, it does. See a grape. Used cask, nice. Think we'll actually get rid of the get excited, but we'll hold on to the rest. Nice, we have Teemo. Okay, so we did not draw our main champion. So that's not necessarily the best. But let's drop Teemo here. Honestly, if they kill him, it's fine. I guess we could kill our own Teemo to drop another one. Sure. I think let's go for used cast salesman. Let's go for jury rig, see what we can get. Alright, so we can have these two attack first, because when they die, the damage they're going to do is going to buff up everyone else. Let's have this one kill that. This one kill that there.
Swiftly.
Sure, we can give this one the overwhelm. And let's kill the City Breaker as well. We just want to make sure we're getting rid of all their ways to ping our Nexus. So this should be pretty good. Quite a lot of damage. Yeah, looks solid. Do we want to get rid of the City Breaker? Yeah, we'll have another unit die, but it can be okay. These two will die at the end of the round, or the next start, to their own effect. Okay, not too bad. I think we'll potentially just play our Caustic Rift. So we can play both of these, kill all their units, which should give us even more pings of damage. Okay, Warwick finally decided to show up. I think let's go for, well, if we go for clumps first, Warwick will kill them. Let's actually drop a Blood Hunt just to shift priority over to them. Because, yeah, we want them to play something for Warwick to get a kill on. I suppose we should put Ravenous Hydra above Wicked Harvest. Probably would be a good idea. Anyways, GG. Nice. I love when spells give you the option to target allies for some big brain plays. Yeah, the more you're able to do with your cards and your spells is always fantastic. More options, the better. This actually is pretty good. By giving the Mushroom Cloud the Pyromantic Wake and the Hextech Fabricator, all of the other Mushroom Clouds we generate will also get both of these effects. So that makes our Clump of Wumps even better. And how much gold do we have? We have 200. We can go here. If they have a cheap power, they do. Okay, we might grab that. Yeah, I think we will. Because it's not a lot of damage, but it's something. It's a way we can get through spell shields. It's a way we can trigger damage on enemy units if we just need that. I think that's okay. Alright, we're at full health, so we don't need a heal. I might get rid of the Shredder, because honestly, we just normally don't want to... Like, normally we have better things to play. Yeah, I think we'll actually get rid of it. Let's go for Jin.
In carnage I bloom like a flower.
We can also find some upgrades for blades, potentially. What champion should I get to 6-star for Zon? For PNZ, it is very kind of subjective. I think both Echo as well as Jinx are very good. Jinx, if you want removal, it's good, but she can be boring. For Echo, if you want really big units, it can be good, but also it's kind of boring. Caitlyn is a lot of fun. She also got a big buff, but she's one that takes more investment. I feel like for her to really shine, you need her relic and the Fiddlesticks one to really, really be good. I haven't played the Jace one, but I think Jace is probably fighting for the top. Warwick's is solid, but I think I'd put him a little bit lower, like with Caitlyn. And then there's Vi, who I almost always forget about. I think she's another one that's kind of on the strong but boring side, kind of similar to like Morgana, where it is working out really well for you, but it's just not that interesting. It's not, for me, it's not as clear as like Noxus, where it's like, okay, go for Swain or maybe Ambessa. All right, let's get rid of a couple of these. All right, do we want to just immediately get rid of Jin? Actually, let's drop our Puff Cap Puff just to make them play more cards. Okay, this unit was going to die anyway, so honestly, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Sure, let's try to kill their Jin right away. All right, so we can go for Teemo. So we wouldn't have enough for Clump of Wumps and our Blood Hunt. But sure, we can go for Blood Hunt here. And yeah, just kill a lot of their units. Alright, they're probably going to kill Teemo, but that's fine. Alright, so pretty good. Let's drop this here to just pop his spell shield.
I have prepared.
Alright, go for Teemo. Sure, it's a couple extra ticks of damage. Alright, let's go for a Blood Hunt just to make sure that this one dies. That way we know our Warwick would kill Jin.
1, 2, 3.
Just trying to help.
Alright, a little sad. Let's go for this here. Yeah. Anything we do is gonna not buff these up. Oh well. Alright, let's go right here. And try to just push as much damage as possible. So we can just use a Get Excited and finish them off. This can be one bit of an issue with Warwick, is you can get through a lot of your cards and then not really have too much to play. That's why your Blood Hunt, this being generated potentially every turn, is really nice. And getting some other cards, such as like Blade's Edge, to also kind of fix that weakness is pretty good for you. But GG. I'm really happy because I got 6-star Morgana and Coven Morgana skin on top of that. Yeah, I do need to get the Coven Morgana skin at some point. I got the Coven Ari one, but yeah, the Coven skins are the best. Flash Bombs, Puff Caps. Flash Bombs can be okay. Can make the enemy be damaged. I think I want something a little bit more impactful though. Free attack, spell shield. Normally when we drop Warwick, he is leveled. I think we will go for the spell shield though, just since we know we're going up against Swain. Swain's gonna have a ton of spells to kill him. Yeah, we'll drop this here. Alright, deep cuts can be nice, giving us... Well, it doesn't really count for our damage, but it can be fun, especially with the deadly. It does hit a little bit harder. Shield can give us even more crazy amount of sustain, but I think let's try to reroll. Best defense will actually be really nice for us. This will give our units way more survivability. Sure. And let's try to go for the hard route for Reckoner. Hey, service. We need new common powers, rare relics. Yes, that is some stuff that they should work on adding into the game. Can Swain beat Karma? You should be able to. I mean, Anivia is the real problem. Alright, so the one sad thing is he blocked the tough, so he didn't take any damage from that. Teemo would give us a little bit more damage. Use cast is a 2 cost. I think let's try to play this here just to flip priority over for them. We want them to play things like that. All right, so they're out of mana, so there's nothing more they can do. So we could drop Warwick here and kill a good amount of them. All right, so we could drop Ravenous Flock, get that a little bit lower. Could drop our used Cast Salesman, which also would give us a lot of damage. I think let's drop this and Teemo. Alright, so we can attack with both of these. We can let Teemo buff up this unit to make him elusive. And then we can attack, and Warwick with his quick attack is strong enough to kill anything they have. Okay, perfect. So everything they have is dead. Alright, fantastic. This is going well.
Striking left and stunning wit.
So we could just kill that immediately, which isn't terrible. I think let's pass for now, see what they do. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Alright, that's just hitting the spell shield, so that's not a big deal. So they have no mana. Warwick is going to kill her at the end of the round. Let's drop our Puff Cap Pup.
The fun part.
I guess Warwick can kill her right now. Okay, pretty good. So this should be game. GG. Easy. Do you have any advice for my first champion to try to 6-star? I just began Path of Champions. Swain and Viego are both really good, as well as, I think, very fun. So either of them to try to get to 6 stars is going to be great. I think especially Swain, if you like a removal heavy playstyle and you really like playing with your spells, he is a lot of fun. He's probably one of the most fun champions in the entire game. Like, he's strong, but also very fun. Viego is also fun as well, but I think Swain is even more enjoyable. So, probably go for Swain personally. Viego also very, very good and pretty fun. Ari is solid. Some other like Jinx is very simple and could be kind of boring. I mean, it somewhat depends on what region resources you get, so that is going to also influence things for you. The healing from the 6-star really make or break Warwick, huh? I mean, it's really nice for Warwick, yeah, because without your 6-star, Warwick does slowly get whittled down, but with this, he just becomes kind of a monster. Warwick would be my pick for P&Z right now, not gonna lie. Interesting. I think let's go here just for extra copies of him, even though, like, the Disciple would be pretty good as well. Welcome Gifts, Memory Game. I guess we can go for Welcome Gifts, although Memory Game does help mitigate our one weakness of running out of cards to play. Swain can end up being a match of attrition, so sure, I think we can actually grab this. Avalanche, not bad. Summon 2 armed gearheads. These would just die immediately, because either the enemy's going to kill them or our Warwick is going to kill them. Let's try to go for a reroll. Phalanx. Again, we don't target our own units at all. Champion item or shop. I think we're actually going to go for the champion item. Create a time and dedication. I don't think we want to spend the 1 mana for this. I think we'll go for Avalanche. It can be nice just to hit the entire enemy board. It is a little expensive. But I think we can go for it. Let's go up here, so the Maker. Six stars don't matter as much as people give them praise. Because even before Constellations, we were defeating Lysandra with 3-star champs. Yeah, I mean, if you want some really good 3-star champs, go for like LeBlanc and especially Diana. They're pretty crazy. Let's get rid of some Dredger. I think we can hold on to Avalanche. Could you give me a quick TLDR of what's some of the best champs for each region? I'm pretty sure I have a video dedicated to that somewhere. Let's go for the Blade's Edge here. Making them have to spend mana is really nice. So this is going to be a 2 cost. I think let's go for the Ravenous Flock here. We just like them to be out of mana if possible. Okay, so they have 1 mana. Let's go ahead and drop our Warwick. Alright, we can drop the Puff Cat Pup. And yeah, we can go for the Blood Hunt here, just to make sure we get that vulnerable. Alright, pretty good. Oh man.
Water changes but never breaks.
So we could drop an Avalanche. I kind of doubt they're going to drop enough units to really be a problem. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, not too bad. I do like the amount of scale you get for Warwick. GG. Probably. Oh, the Devil's Stun. We probably can't quite do enough damage to... Yeah, especially since we have multiple targets to hit. I guess we could actually hit our own Warwick a bunch if we wanted, although we would be hitting tough. Yeah, we'll let that go through. I don't think we can buff up our pup enough to end. Alright, I suppose. Do they really not have, like, any units? Oh, because of the quick attack, it didn't count as our own unit killing it.
Put this here.
All right, GG.
I hope this works.
Yasuo 3-star is really strong. It's the most powerful relic is earnable through quest. Yeah, Yasuo at 3 stars, he can be a way to kind of cheat through a lot of the high-end difficult encounters without actually getting like a constellation. Caustic Rift, sure, because since this goes off twice, there's a very high likelihood of giving us some of the doubling dice. Yeah. Alright, champion item, Shadow Totem. Ravenous Hydra is a summon effect, so that one would go off twice. Excavator's Charge is really fun. I think we'll still go for the Warwick, though. We could get rid of the Get Excited. Yeah, I think we will. And let's try to go for Swain.
Show them their place.
Yeah, relics will take a while for new players since there's so many that they have to work through for the reliquaries. Alright, let's get rid of the Sump Dredger, and I think hold on to the rest. We haven't really been able to utilize a Broadback Protector too much this time. Alright, again, let's drop a Blade's Edge here. Okay, so they don't have a lot of mana left. So sure, let's go for Warwick. I think both copies will strike Swain. Okay, guess not. Alright, so they don't have any mana.
They should thank you for the favor.
So that's not terrible. We could go for the Use Cast Salesman, but I think I want the Vulnerable to make sure we kill Swain. So while Use Cast Salesman would be really nice, let's go ahead and I think drop this here. Alright, so we can let Swain kill that. And this will be pretty good.
Take this. Bury them in it.
Stun all damaged enemies. We can go for Use Cast Salesman. That could be pretty good. Yeah, let's drop this here, because we're going to have multiple units that aren't damaged. I think we can go for Puff Cap Pop. And Mushroom Cloud's okay. Sure, let's get rid of one of these.
No refund.
Alright, I'm a little bit worried about slow playing things, but Use Cast Salesman is pretty good.
Won't find better this side of the sun.
So if I kill that myself, they don't get another copy of it. Let's actually go for this one here. We'll try to let this unit kill him so that he can heal up. We can drop the Mushroom Cloud. Alright, GG. Nice. Yes, my problem as a quasi-new player is I forget to do weeklies and earn stuff. Yeah, that's something that... Definitely try to always get your weeklies done, get your monthlies done. Definitely helpful for earning all the things in game. All right, so Warwick, especially with this build, is very good into Swain. I think this is really one of the times you want to go for this sort of hit everything build. And other than kind of this type of situation where there's a lot of enemy units, it's not going to be as good. I do think we probably should have put Ravenous Hydra above the Wicked Harvest so that hits first and gets that 1 damage proc before the Wicked Harvest potentially kills people. But yeah, 6-star Warwick with this build, a lot of fun. You just scale up your units so quickly. Pretty good. All right, that was solid. All right, next up, I think we'll actually try out Tahm Kench. How the hell did you do that in 8 minutes, but 21 this time? I think I did it before, but I had, yeah, Warwick is my fastest time. That's kind of funny. I had it cranked up to animation speed ×4, and I was just, yeah, not talking or explaining anything. I was just playing. So I could play a lot faster when I'm not making content. See ya, Carthians. Best champion for Hidden Tome, Caitlyn. All right, so we are going to try out our Tahm Kench with the Warwick Relic, because I think this should be a lot of fun. And so we're going to go for a unit-focused build that's not really focused on Tahm Kench at all, but some of you are in a head break, so we're just going to hold off and pause until anyone's out. And I think I'm going to go hit up the bathroom while we wait. Alright, everyone should be back. Really like Warwick, and his 6-star really helps, makes it more fun. That's what I get for my PNZ Nova, unless they release something better next patch. I mean, yeah, Warwick is definitely one of those 6-stars that I think, while the champion overall isn't ridiculously strong, it does make him a lot of fun. So yeah, we're going to go for Tahm Kench. We're going to go for Cruel Experiments to damage your own units, giving us scaling from our 3-star, and giving our units overwhelming impact. That's really, really big. Black Shield to protect our units, and then Stacked Deck to try to further scale them up through the course of the adventure. Alan Keck, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Honestly insane how many people didn't like Warwick on release, yet I see so many having him at 6 stars. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and grab this, and where do we want to actually go with this one? You know what? I think let's go for Legends of Arcane, and do we want to go for Aurelian Soul? One issue with Aurelian Soul is it does take a while, but it would be fun if we could maybe get some more of the Tahm Kench powers. Sure. Also wouldn't be bad to level them up. Alright, let's go here. If allies have 4 more unique keywords, grant them 1/1. This actually won't be terrible because they're going to have Overwhelm, Impact, Spell Shield by default. So as long as they get 1 other keyword, we could start triggering this. We could potentially get better. Yeah, I think we'll try to get something a little bit more impactful. Summon a Prey if you already have one, get Last Breath. Deep Cuts, hold them off. Hold them off is a good defensive power. especially because the enemy champions are really massive. So fine, I don't want to use up all my rerolls. Let's go for Poppy.
Huh? You want me? Well, okay.
I was one off of those that defended him pre-release. Still don't like him myself. Some of his cards are too much. Still don't like some of his cards too much, and powers, but the other cards did sound fun. I mean, there's a lot of people really like to be upset, and so if people can see any reason to get upset, they do that. All right, let's get rid of most of these. Stack deck good on Darius, yes. All right, so let's just drop some of our units. All right, not too bad. Now this would die, so I think we might hold off for now.
This mama is the beast mama.
All right, so we can drop our own elusive to block theirs. All right, so let's go ahead and attack. This will be pretty good. We can then use our Citrus Courier, heal up our units, and rally. Actually, let's drop our Crusty Codger first.
I'll make you proud.
All right, pretty good. So their Poppy is going to be a problem. Let's see. So we could kill their Poro. Yeah, that Poppy, she'll be frostbitten after this, so at least there's that. But let's just attack, do as much damage as we can.
Play something we can fight to. Don't rush the creative process.
Yeah, we can drop Tahm Kench, start to get some scaling going. Alright, so we could use him to grab some of their units, or we could go for a heal. Heal is nice. Because, yeah, honestly, the unit we're going to capture isn't going to be that big of a deal. I think let's try to go for the health potion. Yeah, it's not the craziest, but honestly, just our elusive unit alone should be able to end the game. So we can attack like this and then rally if we need it. GG. Hot take, maybe, but I wish they reduced the threshold at which stack deck started scaling. Same. Yeah, I think it is a little bit worse. I wish it started scaling a bit more. Started watching Toast because he had all the OP things I don't have. For me, it's fun to see completely broken pay-to-win stuff done by other people. I mean, that's the thing, is I'm getting stuff so people can see if it's even worth getting themselves. And also then it's more enjoyable. I know there's other people that, yeah, get salty, but you can't please everyone. Transforming me into an exact copy of it, that would be funny to go against other people, steal their biggest units. Ebb would give us a bit of sustain. This would be great if we were still playing Warwick. I think let's try to go for the Ebb. Yeah, it's easy to hit the 1-1, but getting like 2-2 or like 3-3 is pretty tough. Braum would be pretty good, because we could drop Braum and he would immediately give us a Mighty Poro. Yeah, I feel like we just have to go there. Let's go for the shop, see if we can get another fun power. Lux will probably be a laggy mess though.
Let's light it up.
Easy to hit 1-1, but get past 2-2 is very difficult. Yeah, 3-3 is very hard to do, and anything past that is almost impossible. Like, you can if you just buy everything in the shop, but yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. Let's get rid of both of these. We'd like to have some cheaper units. Also, we are a 3-star champion that is going up against a 6.5 star. Did Stack Deck work on Bard and his keywords? I think so.
Rude.
Yeah, I think it did, but honestly, I can't remember 100%.
Gotta leave the natives in the ocean.
All right, so here, let's drop this to make our unit survive. All right, I think we'll go for Braum first.
Demacian.
This place reeks of foul magic.
Rude.
All right, so we can drop this here. Braum will survive. He'll get some more scaling off. Yeah, this will be okay.
Shine with me.
It is easy.
Yeah, Lux is always a little bit laggy, so if you see like frame drops or anything,
Better.
that's
Brighter.
her.
More. I'll protect you.
Well, I'm glad we have Spell Shield. All right, so could try to buff that one up. Sure, let's try to drop Tahm.
Plenty of room inside.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Oh, I don't require a minute. Have you met my shield?
All right, so let's try to buff up our units in order to do some better damage. Guys, we're a little bit worried about... Actually, oh my word. We could just play Tahm Kench and capture her. The one issue is they're probably going to play...
We should be friends.
They're probably going to play just another copy of her then that doesn't have the same issue. Yeah, I kind of wasn't considering that, but we can just use our acquired taste on their strongest unit, because since they're frostbitten, they can't do anything. Yeah. Ugh. I forgot how good Frostbite is with Tahm Kench.
I'm sure there's something for my taste.
Alright, so again, let's just... Actually, let's get rid of the one that has the Challenger.
You had your chance to walk away. Call me king. Call me.
Accidental big break plays. Yeah, it's something I... There's so much knowledge of this game that...
You are safe with Braum.
Like, I knew at one point, but I just haven't played the champion in a while, so I've forgotten.
Time to celebrate.
Alright. Do we care about dropping any of these? We can drop this one, it's fine. And sure.
Oh, I'll be happy to accommodate Pablo. Let us peruse this.
Alright, so we can go ahead, attack, and end the game. GG. That's why I don't play this adventure. Lux fight annoys me. Yes, it's Warwick adventure on Tahm Kench. And since we're doing stack deck, this is normally an adventure where you don't cut many cards, so it should actually be pretty good. Grant an ally +1 in tough. Ooh, 3 costs with just this massive health pool, so they could take a lot of damage and keep going. If you've leveled the champion, heal your champion's Nexus 2. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. Jinx actually could be pretty good for us. Let's see if we can get a fun power. Might get that Citrus Courier. Grant your strongest ally 2/2 for each unit you've slain this round. Once you've slain 10 or more units, summon the restored Sun Disc. We don't actually kill that many units. I think we'll still go for it, I think, but we don't actually kill that many units, so it's not going to be that crazy for us. Let's get one copy of the Citrus Courier. And I think we can get some of the Disciple. That'll be pretty good. Actually, let's get some more copies of this. We do want to have more cards to be able to keep getting our scaling. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go here for Jinx.
I like you.
Toast, any tips for Tahm? Playing him and trying to level him. He's slow. He's such a rough time doing anything, especially in bigger adventures, so I just don't know what to do with him. How to win other than scraping by while you just sit and try not to die while scaling. So for Tahm Kench, you can struggle with bigger units. If you can't outscale them, it is definitely a hard time. Trying to go for some things like Overwhelm can really speed up your games a lot, so going for potentially like Troll King's Crown can really help you. Going for the Berserker's Buckle to try to scale up your Tahm Kench even more. Also trying to get your Tahm Kench on the board earlier so that he can start taking out enemy units and start his own scaling. So either going for like a Disciple of Shadows or going for Scourge's Stash, something like that to try to get him on the board earlier is also very good. Also, you really need to rely on your Citrus Courier. This is one of your best possible cards and can help you end games incredibly quickly. So trying to attack, drop your Citrus Courier then to heal your allies, rally, and attack again. This is one of your main ways to close out games. Also, yeah, anytime you can, draft for Frostbite is excellent for you since you can then capture those units for free. And obviously pay attention to anything that can damage your own units, especially just 1 ticks of damage. But yeah, Tahm Kench can struggle, like, yes, he is a stat check champion. If your units just can't deal with the enemy units, there's not too much you can do, sadly. Let's get rid of 3 of these. You pretty much always want to hold on to at least 1 copy of Citrus Courier. Alright, we'll pass. Yeah, the fact that we only have 2 starting mana is a little bad for us here.
Anything helps. Stick your lip out and get the puppy out. Trust me.
Alright, so I think we'll drop this one here because it's our biggest 3 cost. Alright, so this is going to be a lot of damage. Ebb could potentially kill one of their units, but also this is just gonna pop our spell shield. Although 2 to all enemies, yeah, not terrible. Alright, so here's a little bit of a toss-up. We could attack, drop our Citrus Courier, rally, and attack again, getting a good amount of damage down. I think though we'll go for Braum because we can't end with that yet. So I think let's attack.
Show me your best.
And this will be okay. Do we want to go for the take heart here? I think I want to save a couple of these in case they try to kill our units.
Where is it?
Okay, not terrible. All right, they're just going straight to face, which is pretty bad for us. That's, yeah, not the best. All right, let's actually try to throw down an Ebb and see if out of everything it happens to hit the enemy Nexus. Because that would be really nice. Nope, sad. All right, so we could use this to heal our Nexus a little bit. Because yeah, if they attack, they're going to play another one. But also the 2 health, like dropping a unit to help block is going to be more impactful than healing our Nexus 2. All right, if they're willing to end, we are willing to end.
I didn't need that.
So we could try to do something and get our Citrus Courier
Have you met my shield?
to heal up our Nexus a little bit, but I think that's going to be risky. I think we should probably just attack and try to end.
You're starting to bore me.
And they're probably going to go... Oh, they're not going actually just for the Nexus. Nice. Alright, GG, but we took a ton of damage. Thanks to this event, I now have my first 6-star ever. It's been fun watching him jump to 15 plus health. Nice, congrats. Alright, drawing Braum at the start of the game, not bad. Fortune Croaker is nice. But I think we'll go for the Braum because he's going to be pretty good. Alright, going for a revive. Yeah, we're probably going to need it. And we don't really have enough to... don't even have enough to heal. Let's heal up some amount. And yeah, we'll see here.
Your will, my hands.
If it wasn't clear, I meant Warwick. Playing him with the play effect rare is super fun in lower adventures where he just eats so well in semi-full boards. Yeah, Warwick is a lot of fun. I do love the amount of sustain you have with him. So much regen. Let's... Yeah, go right here. A lot of actual good 2-drops.
I'll try anyway. I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be.
Okay, so that actually is strong enough to kill us. Fun.
What's today's lesson?
I think let's...
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
So we could let all of our units die, or we take 13 damage. I think we actually need to take the damage. If our units die, that's, I think, going to be too much of a problem for us. Granted, we're going to have a problem regardless. Alright, so we could go for Tahm Kench to try to start getting captures, but I think Braum trying to generate units is probably going to help us more.
Fiery as ever, I see.
A child's anger has become a man's will.
Alright, so he would be able to not kill, but we want him to take damage.
My turn.
This one, yeah, a lot of our units could die,
I love a taste of the action.
but we'll try to attack, try to scale up our units. We don't really care about the Dragonlings because we're not really doing that much damage to them anyways.
Act free of thought. It is easy, see?
Alright, I think let's go for Devoted Council.
Your help brought us here today.
Okay, if they're willing to end, we are willing to end. So we could drop our Tahm Kench, but I think we're going to go for our Citrus Courier. And let's actually maybe buff up that one. We want him to level. Perfect. So he'll do a lot of damage. This unit could die, but we are fine with that. We are attacking, and then we're going to try to rally with our courier.
Conflict is all in the mind.
Okay, so I think this is fine. Alright, so Citrus Courier time. And GG. Easy. Not even close. Tom's new motto, if you're willing to end, I'm willing to end. Pretty much, yeah. Let's go for mana deposit. That'll be nice. Let's see. Created cards cost one less, so that would work for all of the ones we get from our captures, but we don't capture that many units right now with our Tahm Kench. That's not like the main thing we're focusing on. We'd have some created units, like our Ebbs would be free, but again, not playing it that much. I think we could probably do better. It does have Scout, which isn't terrible. But let's actually leave, see if there's another shop here. There's not. We're probably going to go for the champion item chest. Let's try to reroll, see if we can get a different power. Reduce the cost of spells in hand by 1. It's honestly not that big of a deal. Would make it so we'd end up playing our Ebb a little bit more. But most of our spells are pretty cheap regardless. Yeah, I think we'll try another one. When you recall an ally, granted spirit. Again, I don't think we're recalling any units. Alright, when you play your second spell around, get your strongest unit 4/4. There's going to be some times we play 2 spells, and this can honestly just work as a heal if we needed to. So I guess, even though it's honestly not great. Viego, we're probably going to be too slow, so Viego's probably going to counter us really hard. So let's go for Jin.
In carnage I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
Just don't run into Victor. He's the ultimate stat check. I mean, luckily we do have the Frostbite, which does help. Let's get rid of Sandhopper. And we'll get rid of Ebb, because we need some cheap units. So while we like having some spells, like, okay, these 2 are nice. Okay, good. I was like, still nothing to play round 1. Oof.
Delicious.
I have prepared something very special.
Alrighty. I think we'll drop this one just to have a massive blocker. Alright, it's working. Alright, so we can drop our Braum. And we'll have enough for our Citrus Courier. Okay, so they're giving some of our spell shields.
Allow for no misguess.
So we don't want this to kill any of our units, and all their other ones are really
Should be friends.
weak. So I think we'll go ahead and go like this. Attack, try to get some damage down.
I will give them a show to remember.
Okay. And let's drop our Citrus Courier and go again.
Mercy attends
Alright, so we'll get rid of this one.
How pedestrian. You inspire me.
Aw, that's sad. Oh well, overall, pretty good. I have newfound hate for Anivia after the Karma adventure. Yeah, I mean, I've hated her for a while, but yeah, she's pretty bad. Sure, we can go for the Sandhopper. And I think we'll pass. Perfect. We're not going to have the rally, which will be a little bit sad.
This is fun, yes?
Yeah, we can go here.
Have fun.
Let's try to end. Okay, GG. Was saving the heal because I thought that they would block, but oh well. Another Frostbite. Shakedown. Deal 2 to an ally to grant 2 enemies vulnerable. Deal 1 to an ally to grave 2 to the enemy nexus. The damage triggers aren't bad, but the frostbite could be really nice. This should give us a little bit of scaling. Stopping enemy big units is pretty good. I think we will actually grab this here. Although the shakedown would count as a spell, which could work for our dragon spirit. So I think we'll actually grab that one. Let's go for the champion item. Braum, Spirit, Pickaxe, Targon's Brace. I think we'll actually go for the pickaxe with that double attack. Give him a little bit more. Make him a little bit stronger. Azir or Fiora. Again, I think Fiora is going to hard counter us. Let's go for Azir.
Your loyalty will be rewarded.
Looks like ad dropped, so we'll just pause and hold off. F, marry, kill in Runeterra. Potentially kill Anivia or Aurelia. Probably one of those two. I don't really know about the other two. Marry Swain. I mean, he's gonna become a demon. That seems like kind of a bad long-term goal or idea. Struggling to even think about all the champions that are even in the game. Let's see. Like 8 seconds, everyone should be back. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I need to stay away from Evelyn. I mean, if you could do Evelyn without there being any like repercussions of her like torturing you or sucking your soul out, kind of the same thing with Ahri. Like, can't really mess with Ahri because I think she just like kills you. So kind of the obvious options are actually obviously traps. So I don't think either of those would really work. Maybe marry Lux, actually. Lux is adorable. And yeah, I feel like Lux would be nice. Obviously marry the Queen Rek'Sai. Let's get rid of Hunter, and Bayou Brunch is good, but we want to have some cheaper units. And again, we have nothing to play. Solid. F Misfortune. I mean, that would be a good pick. Yeah, Misfortune's definitely a good idea.
The cliffs themselves are my barracks.
But yeah, I don't think going for marrying Misfortune is really going to be a good idea. Yeah, let's give that vulnerable. Sure, we can actually let's. This is going to be 2 extra health, not actually enough to really make that much of a difference. Yeah, taking kind of a lot of damage, but able to mitigate some of it. At least we have our Braum.
The drumming of hooves fills the ravine. Have you met my shield?
Alright, so I think we'll attack like this, and we'll drag Azir aside. Actually, we'll put maybe that one there. That way he can actually just do a lot of damage straight to face. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack like this, and then drop our Citrus Courier and attack again.
Shadow Citrus, beautiful sight.
Alright, GG. Merry Kindred. Now death can't even part us. Is Ambessa a dominatrix? I would say yes and no. Like, she's definitely going to want to be the dominant one in the relationship. Mary Vex, you'll never have to celebrate her birthday. Transfusion, deal 1 to an ally, give another 2/2. This going off twice would give us a lot of scaling, and just by playing this, that would trigger our Lee Sin power, so that actually seems really good. Honestly, for a 3-star champion, I'm pretty happy how far we've made it. Alright, let's see a shop. Scar Mother's not bad, but it is expensive. When you play a slow spell, copy it on the same targets. So we do have our capture that's a slow spell, but it going off twice doesn't do anything. Also, Tahm Kench's other capture is slow, but it going off twice just makes it so it goes through spell shield. Like, all of our other ones are burst. Man, we're getting really bad luck with our powers. There's a shop there. Honestly, though, we might want to go for the epic champion node, especially because, yeah, we're probably not gonna have the gold. I think let's try to get something good. Stun the strongest enemy. I think this and the hold them off potentially both hit the same target, but I think since we have the hold them off first, this will potentially frostbite, and then this would stun the strongest. So I think because we have this one first, it should work. They hit the same target. They hit the same target, I think, if you have the hold it. So I think hold it, if you have this one first, it stuns and then the frostbite goes off. I think we'll try it. I know they both hit the same if we get hold it first. Doesn't matter, it hits the same thing. I'm going to test it out. It very well might do that. I know it works in the reverse. Let's go for Teemo for the epic champion node.
Captain Teemo on duty.
We'll get a Braum because we know we're going to draw him. Nice to have these two. Our Boctopus could help us kill Teemo right away. And then our Lounging Lizard could help us block Teemo. But yeah, he's so unbelievably massive that we're not going to be able to kill him. So that's fun. We can drop this, see if maybe we can get something to kill. But again, their units are just too big. I think we probably should still attack and kill it, because otherwise it's going to have quick attack and it's just going to,
I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
yeah, be a problem.
Welcome to Vandal Scout Camp, recruits.
This place smells like mushrooms.
They just got rid of one of our really good cards. Well, that sucks. Let's drop this here. Let's go for Braum.
Your name on it.
So we could go for Elusive, Crimson Disciple. Although we could just go for Take Heart and make our Braum really big, which might just end up doing that.
This is fun, yes?
Alright, so we'll be able to get some good damage down. They won't be able to
Grow free.
do anything. And yeah, the Teemo, while annoying, at least he's going to be permanently locked down. Uh-oh. Alright, so they are hitting the same target with the stun, but that's fine. Let's drop this one here. Yeah, they got rid of our citrus courier, so we couldn't immediately attack again. Alright, let's grab this one here. Oh, it didn't give us another spell. But let's go ahead and try to end.
Grow free.
Oh my word. Okay, GG. I think Teemo needed to be cursed just to be safe. Yeah. I'm scared of ripping my heart out against Karma and then trying to do this, failing miserably, and unable to do it. Yeah, it does suck when sometimes you get really far into an adventure and then you're not able to actually finish, especially when you need the rewards. I think we'll go for the shakedown. Because yeah, this is good, but it's just too expensive. Elixir of Iron wouldn't be bad, though. Reckoner's Mark, so... Often their giant units are frostbitten, so there's not that many that are too big. But at the same time, when we're going up against Aurelian Soul, he is going to have units that are big enough to kill us. I think we'll go for Focusing Crystal just to try to scale up our Braum more. Because yeah, against Aurelian Soul, this will just kill us, sadly. Yeah, so we'll go for Focusing Crystal. And we'll go ahead and heal up. And let's go for Kaisa.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
Yeah, so far we have not really gotten lucky with powers. These are all really good, except we want to have somebody for round 1, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll risk it. Suppose we could try to get rid of Braum, since we know we're going to draw him. Oh, lifesteal round 1. Nice.
Another way to fight. I'll give you that. I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
All right, let's give that one. Or these ones vulnerable.
Of you.
All right, so we can turn quick attack against them. Sure.
The suit's a
Huh.
good study.
Okay.
Too late. You can't
Yeah, this is going to be pretty rough. All right, so we'll go for Braum. And I think we'll try to again go for our Citrus Courier combo. Although all their units are so strong that any of them will be able to kill Braum. Like, we could go for Kaisa, but then we're doing no damage. This is not a good place to be.
Have you met my shield?
Would scale us up a little bit. This would heal our Nexus and our other units. Sure.
Not for everyone.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Alright, so we can go ahead,
Yes?
and this will kind of be perfect because he'll be able to get hit by this unit and level up, but also kill their unit, which will also be nice. And I don't think we can really attack with anyone else, unfortunately.
Look how we have grown!
But I think it's not bad.
It's easy, see? Blessings of abundance!
Alright, so we can drop our Tahm. I think we're going to need our Take Heart, though, in order to switch this in our favor and have some of our units survive. So I think let's actually pass. Alright, so we can put Braum there, put that unit there. They might be able to use their quicksand. Is that what it's called? I don't know if they have it or not. Yeah, we'll try the Take Heart. This going off twice is going to buff up our Braum and then our other unit over here. Okay, so we are able to get through.
Adapting my methods.
Of prosperity!
Alright, so Krusty Codger, Tahm Kench. We could have Ebb go off multiple times. That could really help our Braum get bigger. If we drop Tahm Kench, will he be able to really help too much?
My shield, show me your best!
I'm worried about what they can do with that 8 mana. I think we'll still try to drop our Tahm Kench. Sure. So we can get rid of that unit, which is pretty big.
Excuse my time for talking.
Alright, so we can kill their lifesteal unit.
Calamander!
This unit is big enough to attack. I think we'll go for Citrus Courier. And I think we'll probably need to keep the other two back as far as blocking, but... well... yeah, they can block enough to survive. I think even if we attack with everyone. But let's try to do as much damage as possible. It's a good thing that Kaisa is shut down. Alright, we're seeing if they drop something a little bit worse for us, like... yeah, let's get rid of the Overwhelm unit. Although, actually, getting rid of the Challenger unit could be worse.
Plenty of room inside.
Speak to me. Tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, that unit's annoying. Alright, I don't... yeah, we don't really have a elusive at all.
Put me in, Tommy boy! I'll be happy to accommodate, Pablo. You are safe with Braum.
Alright, this is fine. Because Braum will be able to end the game next round, and there shouldn't really be anything they can do to stop it.
Have you met my shield?
Alright, that should be GG. And we didn't take that much damage. Whew. Oh, that was a little scary there. Let's go for Black Cleaver on Braum. That'll be very nice. Alright, let's see. So, Nightfall allies have grant me 2 power. Not really the greatest. Don't really care about the Poro. But deal 1 to everything would be pretty good. Especially because we could reduce this down. Damaging all of our own units by 1 is just buffing them all up by 2-1. So that is pretty solid. I don't think we're really going to have enough for the shop. So I don't even think we should really bother with the power. Getting some more cards wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's go for Ice Shard. Do we want to grab the Ritual already? Having another blocker is okay. Heal an ally, your Nexus 4. Draw 1. I mean, we can try to wait and get an epic card, potentially. Alright, so we have Zoe and Sejuani. I think let's just grab this and actually maybe head up for Sejuani.
Trust nothing but
Yes. As far as one of these teamwork adventures, we really have not gotten great powers. We'll get a Braum because we know we're going to draw him, and same with the Mighty Poro. I mean, the biggest thing is our Braum is pretty awesome. Let's drop this one here. And yeah, still, even though our units are getting bigger, so are theirs, so we just can never stay ahead. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and pass. But they are going to do a lot of damage next round.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Let's go for the Crusty Codger. Huh. Alright, so we can drop this here.
Come here, darling.
Alright. Not too bad. Alright, go for our Braum, and then we can do our attack into Citrus Courier. I think let's go here, even though we'll do less overwhelm damage, like we already aren't ending. So let's get rid of this unit, and then this way all of our other units, well, other than our Poro, should be strong enough to survive. Okay, they didn't even bother trying to block.
I love a taste of the action.
Alrighty. Well, GG. Nice. Oh. I do think it's cool we fight literal 3-star Garen in a 3.5 adventure for the Arcane event. Might just be me, but I think it's cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool that we get to fight him with his star powers. That's why Kayn needs a constellation and maybe a little change. They start so big and your units aren't. So killing them to scale and staying alive is tough. Yeah. So this could go into a 1 cost, but I don't think it's worth it. This being a 2 cost is solid. The barrier is going to keep him from getting damaged, but I think still just having a big blocker isn't bad. Yeah, we normally have too many units in our hand already. This can be okay. And we actually didn't take any damage there, so I mean, we could cut a card. I don't necessarily think we will. Yeah, all right. Let's go for Aurelia.
Fight for the first lands.
Go robot. Thank you for the follow. I'll get rid of Braum. I think we can hold on to the other two.
All destiny ends.
Generations tended this land. I cannot leave.
We must retreat for now.
Oh, so he still took the damage and then got the barrier. Interesting.
I wish I could give you silk, but I must give you steel. Stay by my side. I cannot ask for more.
All right, so we could heal them, but
Is
I
destiny.
think we'll just drop this here.
Your head struggle here today.
Fly true with
Oh, that coastal defender is pretty rough. Oh, man.
From death, life.
For the summer field.
Well, that could have gone better. Oh, man. Let's go for Brahm.
my movements are practiced, but yours.
Great art is born of great feeling. You have all you need.
All right, so they luckily blew all their mana, and they're helping us get rid of one of their most annoying units, so that's not too bad.
Time to celebrate. First we fight.
All right, so we can attack like this, and we'll get rid of this one because it's strong enough to kill our Mighty Poro, and we're actually... Oh, I was planning on dropping our Citrus Courier. Oh, that's actually... So we have enough to end, but not if they block with their Steel Crescendo. So I think we'll still go right here and do a lot of damage, not end, and then drop our Courier. Because we don't want to play all of our units and then drop some of our heals and then not end the game.
To mercy turns you. Let's go a hop. This is fun. Yes.
Okay, GG. A lot of damage, though. Aurelia's completely balanced? Yeah, Aurelia's awful. And we just passed a heal. I was like, man, I wish I could save that for later. When an ally survives damage, granted 1 power and tough. That's pretty good. Yeah, alright. I'll go for it. That's not too bad. Let's go for Ornn.
In a death are we? Excellent. I brought
They should give us advantage against double bosses, like fusions, I don't know. Aurelia Zir, maybe. Let's get rid of most of these. Having the transfusion is really nice.
Hold it steady for me.
Alright, so we can drop a blocker.
Nice. Could be nicer.
I like how no matter how far we get through, the enemy always just has bigger units. Yeah, well, we'll just
Your darn turtle keeps crawling into the furnace.
pass for now.
He's trying to help.
The good thing is their unit that they spend so much time buffing up is just immediately going to get shut down next turn. So at least there's that.
I will tell you.
Tell the one about his fiery breath, Bertha.
So I'd like to drop our transfusion. So I think I need to do the shakedown. So we'll go ahead and pass here.
Take those coals.
All right, so pretty good. Whew. All right, let's go for Brahm. And we again have our Citrus Courier, so we have our kind of OP broken combo, which is pretty good. Actually, let's put this here.
Friends, they that you met my shield.
We're doing a lot of damage, but we're not quite ending, but our Citrus Courier will help us finish them off.
His fire burns light in our hearts.
All right, we're actually going to make it to Aurelion Soul. Fantastic. GG. Just joined. What the fuck is a double strike 1420 Braum? I mean, yeah, he's our main win condition. We've been buffing it up the entire time. Watch Aesel get Viego, etc. I mean, yeah, that's probably going to happen. Grifter's deck, I think this is going to take too long to pay off. Whereas Citrus Courier, getting more copies of this is great, and then also making it give us even more sustain will be very nice. If you did not have Kaisa 5-star, playing Kaisa was really bad because you never get the attack token on second attack. We're just waiting for some people to stuck in the ad break, which is about like 40 seconds left. We're probably going to get shut down really hard against Aurelion Soul. Now, we do have 2 revives, so at least we have that. And even if we don't make it, I'm very happy that we were able to get here. So at least we got to Aurelion Soul. Yeah, I think any 3-star champion that's able to get to Aurelion Soul for the 6.5 Aurelion Soul is a solid run. All right, everyone should be getting back. Let's go ahead and load in here. All right, we'll get our Braum because we know we can draw him. We'll get rid of 2 of these. We really like having the Citrus Courier, but we want some of our 2-drops. Transfusion. Okay, that's solid. We only have 18 health, though. And we did not get any of our 2-drops. Okay, good. We literally cannot play anything this turn. Solid. Alright, so we're just going to have to block Xerath. So if we played this unit, it's just going to die. So I guess let's go for Mighty Foro. Like, he's going to die as well, but... yeah, so we have some good cards, but not the best. Alright, so they have Karma, so any spells they can use to shut us down are just going to go straight through our spell shield. So that's good. Oh, the permanent hush. Nice. An obliterate. Solid. Solid. I think... actually, this is fine. This is totally fine. Not a big deal. We can drop another one. Alright. Let's drop this here. We still have the mana to drop another Citrus Courier. Let's go ahead and try to kill their Karma. I think we'll attack with the other 2 just so that maybe Aurelion Soul will still kind of freak out and use any spells on them and not our Braum. Yeah, let's try to attack like this. Okay, not bad.
What once was 2 now is 1.
Alright, so this will be able to hit that there. Do we actually need the other 2? Alright, so again, these are kind of just bait to try to make Aurelion Soul hit them and not Braum. Okay, GG. And we didn't even need our revives. Ugh, what are you gonna do against a second Braum? Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, we're actually able to win. Whew, good. Yeah, that was not the best build, but we made it work. All right, Braum the real MVP here, but it is pretty good with our Tahm Kench because this was a type of build where we didn't need to rely on him, and that's kind of the perfect showcase. Everything here that we got for him was just trying to buff up all of our other units. So if you're sick of just relying on your Tahm Kench and you want to play with your units, get some great scaling, protection with the Black Shield, this is pretty good. I think the Warwick Relic does give Tahm Kench a decent buff, and while he is still a 3-star champion and can get stack check really, really hard by the AI, this definitely helps. And I think when Tahm Kench gets his Constellation, this is still a relic you're really going to be wanting to use on him. Overall, very happy that we were able to complete the 6.5-star Aurelian Soul with just 3-star Tahm Kench. With all the stuff Braum did, you should give him a spicy toast variant. I already have one kind of half done, sort of, because I have a Poro one that has a similar mustache. Yeah, I hope Braum does get a Path of Champions deck. It would be pretty fun. All right, I think that's where we'll call it for today. We're going to do more build testing throughout the course of the week because we have some other champions to use these relics on, and then different builds to also try out with Warwick and Ambessa. But overall, pretty fun. Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you there. See ya.